Hello, everyone. Welcome to the daily card reading for Tuesday, June 3rd, 2025. This card reading is a focus on the universal energies that are around us for this day. It is meant to provide inspiration and insight, problem solving, might give you something of an idea of how to handle a situation if something comes up in the middle of the day that you weren't ready for. It can just kind of be a heads up sometimes. So I'll draw a couple cards and I'll interpret the cards, and we will see what is in store for us on June 3rd, 2025. Real quick, just want to do another shout out. I did this for the whole month of May, but a big thanks to the late Gregory Scott, who did daily card readings over on his channel. He was an astrologer, tarot reader, card reader. He passed away back in April, and that's why I decided to do the memorial daily readings, and they have now grown into this practice that I'm finding to be incredibly helpful for myself as well as other people. So big thanks to the spirit of Gregory Scott. Okay, let's get started. I am using the Tarot of the Golden Wheel. I love this deck. I love the colors of this deck. I'll just show you a couple real quick since they volunteered. Right, just very vibrant, very alive, very, very colorful. Really, I love that card. Okay, so let's get started. Let's see what the cards have in store for us. Let's see what is up for Tuesday, June 3rd, 2025. I'm not really feeling a pendulum again today. I might draw one for the third card for some reason. See how I feel when I get there. No volunteers. We're going to cut right there. And that one is our overview card. And this one. All right. Didn't want to let go. And then we're going to do this. This will be fun. I'm not going to do the one technique that I do a lot, but we will use the pendulum. Did feel right to do it for the third one, so we will. This will be just sort of the backup message to the first card. Or whatever the pendulum wants to say. You go for it, Spirit. Okay, it's somewhere in there. This one right here, I think. It's funny, I like card backs like this where when I'm dowsing, the pattern makes the cards, it's hard to spot the individual cards because there's no border on the back. Yeah, okay, this one. All right. Takes a little bit more time, but sometimes it just feels right. Okay. Let's see what news is coming in today. First off, wow, Queen of Wands. That's some powerful fiery energy coming in hot on Tuesday. Page of Wands and Three of Wheels. Okay. Three of Wheels was our pendulum draw. And they're looking at the Queen of Wands. Both of these people are looking at the Queen of Wands. This is very much about, okay, either you yourself are going to come into a certain type of power today, a sense of this queenly energy. Wands is fire, passion, creativity, the thing that fires you up the most. That's the reason for that phrase, right? It fires you up. The queen, the difference I've always stated between the queen and the king is that the queen makes do and does things with what she already has in sort of a yin way. And then the kings will go out and make things happen change things on an exterior or an external level with the yang energy. So this is a fiery yin energy today, very much like coming into your power, sitting in and knowing what you need to do today. And there's a confidence here today that other people will be looking up to. I'm also hearing that this could be, not only could you be a mentor for someone else, for like this page here, and somebody is looking up to you, but you might in turn might also be looking up to someone else. And that person is also going to be representing the Queen of Wands in how they handle themselves. So it's, quantum's not the right word, but there is entanglement there, right? Like you can be the Queen of Wands in your life, but you can also be inspired by another Queen of Wands. This is about moving forward, taking care of your passions and your life and the things that you want in your life and the things that bring you joy. And like I said, things that fire you up. What fires you up today? Go and do it. Make plans to do it. Figure out how you can do more of it. And know that you are also in a position to be an example to someone else who wants to see how that is done. Not only can they see how it's done through your actions, but they want to do that too. Okay? So be aware of this energy of mentorship and setting an example. And what you are putting out in the world is having ripples. And it's very important that you work this as masterfully as you can, that you take care in your words and actions today. Make sure that they come from a place of your heart, from a place of your own inner fire. Make sure that they are synced up with what you're passionate about. Take a moment, if you have to today, to really tap into this Queen of Wands energy. See if I can get my camera to work. There we go. And the ability to create and form the world around you in a masterful way, in a way of diligence, of taking your time with your work. It's odd. I see this as this is like the student. Whoops. This is the student, right? And then this is a person that is already past this initial inspiration and is well on their way, but is continually looking back at the Queen of Wands to make sure they're doing a good job. If you have a practice that touches into or taps into the divine feminine, or Mama Earth or Mother Earth, do that today. Make it a point to take some time to tap into this energy. I'm feeling like Bridget, Freya. There's just a whole bunch of there's a bunch of goddess energy here as well. So even if you're a male, there's a part of you that can tap into this, and it's a calling to that inner feminine, that inner queen that can make do and build with what they have and doesn't have to go outward from themselves to make the magic they need to make. It's going to be important today that you try to do this as masterfully as you can at the level that you are at, right? Be careful with your words, be careful with your deeds, be careful with your actions. They are sending ripples out. Yeah. Wow. Okay. This is also about working with what you love, like crafting and diligence and working hard and letting time flow, right? The flow state. This is about this. I'm getting a vibe of like flow state here of doing something creative, doing something that you are passionate about. Because as you work on this, you're going to be teaching someone. You may not even know it, but through your actions, you are teaching someone what it's like to work like that at this level, at this queen level, at this highest level of the suit. Okay? Because I consider the queens and kings equal. So the queens and kings are the top of the suit as far as experience and ability and skillfulness in working with the energies of that suit, which is fire and creativity and passion and what fires you up. So what fires you up? Okay. Let's pull a Angels and Ancestors card as a punctuation. I don't know if we need it at this point, but we're going to pull one anyway. Let's see what we got. It's up front. This one. High Priestess. How cool is that? So harness some mystic power. Tap into that divine feminine today. High Priestess, Queen of Wands, and know that you are being looked at and people are learning from you and how you go about doing what you do. Whatever that may be, whatever your passion is, whatever your creative spark is, be aware that you are educating the next level that's going to come behind you. Okay. Yeah, cool reading. Cool reading. I really like this one. I hope you like it too. Leave a comment down below if any other thoughts pop into your head. Look at these sight lines all moving towards the Queen of Wands and this hierarchy. It's almost like all eyes are going to be on you today. So do the best you can. Yeah. Okay. If you have any comments or thoughts on this reading, please feel free to leave them down in the comments below. I enjoy those a great deal. Please like, share this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want more of these daily readings. I do these every day. Try to get them out before midnight of the day before so you can get up and they're in your inbox and you can start your day with them. Yeah, if you have any questions or would like to talk about getting a personal reading where we can dig into an issue or a question you might have, you can reach me at alongadifferentpath@gmail.com. That's all down below in the show notes. I guess that's it, gang. Peace and strength. I will see you tomorrow morning.